My sister died 3 years ago. Last night, her number flashed on my phone, with a text timestamped for tomorrow. And what she sent me, I can't unsee it. If you're new here, welcome to Midnight Whispers. I share true paranormal experiences sent to me by listeners like you. This story, it shook me. Before we begin, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. You don't want to miss what happens next. Now let's dive in. My name is Marcus, and this happened to me 2 weeks ago. But to understand why this destroyed me, you need to know about Sarah. Sarah was my twin sister. We weren't just close, we were connected. You know how some twins claim they can feel each other's pain? With us, it was real. When she scraped her knee at 6, mine stung. When I broke my wrist at 12, she knew before Mom called her. We did everything together. Same schools, same friend groups, even applied to the same college. She got in, I didn't. That was the first time we'd been separated. She went to state, I stayed local. We FaceTimed every night. Then, October 15th, 2021, 11:47 p.m. I was studying for midterms when I felt it. This crushing weight in my chest, like someone was standing on my ribcage. Couldn't breathe. My vision blurred. And I knew. Mom called 12 minutes later. Car accident. Sarah was driving back from a study group. A drunk driver ran a red light. She died on impact. They said she didn't suffer. But I felt it. Those 12 minutes before Mom called, I felt everything. The funeral was a blur. I don't remember much. Just the casket, the lilies she hated, and the silence. That horrible, crushing silence where her voice should have been. For 3 years, I carried that weight. Therapy helped somewhat. I graduated, got a job, moved into a small apartment. Life went on. But the connection, it never came back. It was like a phantom limb. I could still feel where it used to be, but it was gone. Until 2 weeks ago. The notification. It was a Tuesday. Normal, boring Tuesday. I got off work at 6, grabbed takeout, and collapsed on my couch. I was scrolling through Netflix when my phone buzzed. At first, I thought it was spam. But then I saw the name. Sarah. My blood went cold. I stared at the screen, my heart pounding so loud I could hear it. This had to be a glitch. Some sick algorithm error. Maybe her old number got reassigned and the contact just glitched. I unlocked my phone. The message was timestamped October 29th, 2024, 11:34 p.m. Today was October 28th, 7:15 p.m. The text was from tomorrow. My hands shook as I opened it. Sarah. Marcus, I don't have much time. You need to listen. Tomorrow at 11:34 p.m. Do not answer the door. No matter who it is. No matter what you hear. Lock every window. Turn off every light. And whatever you do, don't look outside. I dropped my phone. This wasn't possible. Sarah was dead. I went to her funeral. I watched them lower her casket into the ground. This had to be someone's idea of a sick joke, a hacker, a prank, something. But that connection, the one that died with her, flickered, just for a second. If you're listening right now, help me prove something wrong. My mother said I wouldn't even reach 500 subscribers, but I believe stories like this deserve to be heard. Help me show her that these tales matter. Now let's continue. I didn't sleep that night. I sat on my couch, staring at my phone, refreshing the message thread over and over. The timestamp didn't change. October 29th, 11:34 p.m. Still tomorrow. By morning, I'd convinced myself it was a glitch. I went to work, went through the motions. My coworker asked if I was okay. I lied. But when I got home that evening, October 29th, I couldn't shake it. I checked my phone. The message was still there. Only now, the timestamp read today, 11:34 p.m., for hours away. Preparation and paranoia. I didn't know what to do. Call the police? And say what? My dead sister texted me from the future? They'd think I was insane. So I did what the message said. At 7 p.m., I locked every window, every door. I checked them twice. I drew the curtains. I turned off every light except for one small lamp in the living room. And then I waited. The apartment felt different, smaller. The shadows seemed to move when I wasn't looking directly at them. Every creak of the building settling made my heart jump. 8 p.m. Nothing. 9 p.m. Still nothing. 10 p.m. I started second-guessing everything. Maybe this was just a prank. Maybe I was losing my mind. Grief does that to people, right? But then, at 10:47 p.m., my phone buzzed again. Sarah, I'm so sorry, Marcus. I wish I could explain. Just trust me. 47 minutes. Stay inside. That connection, it surged. Like a live wire touching water. I felt her. Not physically, but her. The same presence I'd felt our entire lives. She was trying to protect me. 11 p.m. The apartment went silent. Not quiet, silent. Like someone had hit a mute button on the world. No traffic sounds. No neighbor's TV. Nothing. 11:15 p.m. I heard footsteps in the hallway. Slow. Deliberate. They stopped outside my door. My breath caught. I didn't move. Didn't blink. A knock. Soft. 3 taps. Then a voice. Marcus? It's me. Open the door. It was Sarah's voice. Every fiber of my being wanted to open that door. It sounded exactly like her. The slight rasp she had when she was tired. The way she pronounced my name, emphasis on the second syllable. Marcus. Marcus, please. I'm scared. Let me in. Tears streamed down my face. My hand reached for the deadbolt. Then my phone buzzed. Sarah. That's not me. I yanked my hand back like I'd been burned. The knocking got louder, more insistent. Marcus, why won't you open the door? It's cold out here. Please. The voice cracked. I sobbed. Marcus, don't you miss me? I clamped my hands over my ears, but I could still hear it. Through the door, through the walls, through my skull. Open the door, Marcus. Open the door. The voice changed. It wasn't Sarah anymore. It was deeper, guttural, something trying to imitate her but failing. 11:30 p.m. The knocking stopped. Silence again. I waited, my entire body rigid, barely breathing. 11:33 p.m. A new sound, scratching, like nails on wood, coming from the door. Then the windows, then the walls, all around me, a chorus of scraping, clawing sounds, circling my apartment. 11:34 p.m. It stopped. Everything stopped. And then light. Blinding, white light poured through every crack in the curtains, under the door, through the vents. It was everywhere. I squeezed my eyes shut, but I could still see it through my eyelids. And in that light, I heard voices. Hundreds of them. Thousands. All talking at once. Screaming. Crying. Laughing. And one voice cut through all of them. Sarah's real voice. I love you, Marcus. I'm sorry I couldn't stop this. But you're safe now. Don't ever forget. I'm always with you. The light vanished. 11:35 p.m. I don't know when I finally moved, when I finally opened my eyes. But when I did, it was morning. Sunlight streamed through the gaps in my curtains. Normal sunlight. I checked my phone. October 30th, 8:42 a.m. The messages from Sarah were still there. I read them again and again. I checked the door. The locks were still engaged. The windows still shut. But there were scratches. Deep gouges in the wood around the door frame. On the windowsills. Claw marks. I called in sick to work. Spent the day researching. Trying to find anything that explained what happened. And then I found it. A news article from 3 years ago. October 29th, 2021. The same night Sarah died. Multiple missing persons reported across city police investigating unusual pattern. 7 people went missing that night. All between 11:30 p.m. and midnight. All from apartments in my area. None of them were ever found. The article mentioned witnesses reporting strange lights, voices, knocking on doors late at night. Sarah died at 11:47 p.m. in a car accident. But what if she was running from something? I checked the messages again. There was one more I hadn't noticed. Sent at 11:35 p.m. last night, right after everything stopped. Sarah, it comes back every 3 years, Marcus. October 29th, 11:34 p.m. Next time you won't have me to warn you. You need to leave that apartment. You need to leave that city. Please. I packed a bag that afternoon. Broke my lease. Moved 2 states away. That was 2 weeks ago. I thought I was safe. I thought I'd escaped. But last night, my phone buzzed. Sarah. Marcus, I tried to warn you. It doesn't matter where you go. October 29th, 2027 is coming for you, and this time, I won't be able to help. I checked the date on my phone. Today is October 28th, 2024. That message is dated 3 years from now. Whatever took those people, whatever Sarah saved me from, is not done with me, and in 3 years, when it comes back, Sarah won't be there to send me a warning. If you're listening to this in 2027, don't answer your door on October 29th. Have you ever felt like someone was trying to warn you from beyond? Share your story below. I read every single one. If you've made it this far, thank you for watching. Drop a comment, like, share, and subscribe.